Hello and welcome to this new exciting tutorial where we are going to learn how to use the Wix app. To use the Wix app, you'd go to your phone and then go to Play Store, and then at the top here you search for Wix and then you install it in your phone. You notice it's here, Wix Owner Website Maker. We are going to start with the Wix. You click on Wix there so that now you are able to access your website. Then if you already have a Wix account, you click on I already have a Wix account down here. If you don't, you'll click on Get Started. Because I already have an account, I'll click on I have a Wix account. And then up here, you now log in either with your email or with your Google. And so after logging in, it welcomes you to your site. You notice it has already indicated for me Josh website. That's the website I had already created. And then so it loads all this information. At the top, you notice we have orders, we have point of sale, and if you scroll sideways, you notice we have coupons, we have the calendar, service, marketing, contact, payment, pay links, royalty program, and referral program. And then down here, you notice we have other details. For instance, you can see the analytics for the last 30 days. You can click for the last 7 days here, so that now you can see the analytics for the last 7 days. And then down here you can see your contacts, and this is the same place where I'll be showing you how to add contacts. You can also view your calendar down here, tasks and invoices, and then you can also add your payment methods down here, and of course you can access your media storage. Now down here you notice we have the site and app. If you click on that, it brings you to the website and you can view your mobile apps. You notice we have the Space by Wix, which has only one member. If we want to customize that, we click on Customize here. And you notice now it will open on a new page. So you will click on Let's Go so that you can start designing your app. Here you can add and manage screens, pick brand colors, decide what elements to show on each screen on the way. So you notice now this is how my website looks like. Welcome. So you notice this is how it looks. We can edit all this. We can add element by just clicking on add element. So if we click on add element, we can decide which element it is. Is it a basic item? Is it about booking and all that? So we can add the items here. We have the button there. We can change the image. We have the videos here. So we can edit all this. For instance, if we want to add a title, we just click on that title and then we give it a name. So we are going to call this one Our Services. So you notice now I've changed that, and then I can change the size here to be large. I can decide to center it by clicking center there, and then the general visibility here, we can click on all and we choose where it is, and then we click on add. Then you give it time to load, and you notice now it has added our services here. And then now we can add so many things under our services. We can add an element again. So maybe after clicking on that, we can add a button. You click on button, and then on that button, you can decide what will be on that button. You notice this one button reads go to screen. This one, we can maybe call it call us, that way. And then down here, we can select the screen, which screen it will appear on. Is it scheduled? Is it under services? Wherever we want it to appear. And then we can choose the button design. We have the field one here. We have the outline, and then we can have the alignment where we want it to be. Currently, it is at the center. Then what devices do you want to show to this element? We want it to be shown on all elements, whether someone is using a PC or Android or even iOS. So we'll retain that as all. And then once we are satisfied with all the changes we have made, we will click on add. And then we give it time. And there it is. You notice now, we have our call us button down here. So that's how you do the designing part. So let's click on done so that we exit the design. If we now click on add down here, you notice you can add a session, you can create a service, you can create a pay link, you can also create an invoice and all these other details. For instance, if you want to create an email campaign, you will come down here, click on create an email campaign, and then you'll pick a template to get started. You notice we have enough templates here. So which template do you want to use? I want to use the first one here. Just click on that. And then you notice we have the template here. We can edit this template. So we can see the deals here. We can edit this image. We can edit this description here. For instance, I want this description to read differently. I'll click on that, and then I can delete all this, and then I can type what I want. Welcome all to my new services. So I can type all this, and once I'm satisfied with what I have typed, then I'll click on done. So, and you notice now we have it at the top here. So we can edit all these others. We can change the colors where we want to. And if we want to change the color, for instance, we want this to be in red, we simply come down here. So we click on done at the top, and then we click on the font down here. You notice we have the font, we have the size, we also have the color. So I can choose which color I want. Maybe I want this red color. I can click on that. You notice now our welcome to my new services is in red. We can change the size here. We want it to be bigger. So I can just drag that sideways. You notice now welcome to my services is bigger. We can change the font type. We can click on that, and then we choose a different font type. Maybe you want it to be Times New Roman. You notice how it looks like, and that is it. So that's how you can do all that. And once you're satisfied with that, you simply click on next. And now you'll be able now to publish and share your campaign. So you can either send to contacts, or you can click on the second one here, publish on social media. So, but in this case, I'm going to go back. I don't want to share that, but that's how you should be able to share your campaign. Next, this is where you can see your inbox. This is where all your messages come to. And here under manage, this is where now you manage your website directly from your app, Wix app. You notice you can view your orders here. You can see the booking on the calendars. You can see the booking services. You can add your point of sale, pay links, and manage invoices. For instance, if you want to add an invoice, you click on manage invoices there, and then you click on create an invoice, and then you can now put the details here. So it has automatically added my website name, Josh website, then business email. You type your email there, and then you add your picture here, and then you click on save and continue. Then you follow those prompts, and then you'll be able to create your invoice. Next, you can also view real-time analytics. Still from this app, you click on real-time analytics here, and then you can now view that in terms of days, in the last 30 days, in the last 30 minutes, the pages that were visited, you can view them all here, and then the traffic source, and then you can also see the session details in terms of visitors that were tracked in the last 24 hours. This is just a page you have just created. That's why the data is currently at 00 without any visitors that have been added to our analytics. So that is basically how you can view all that. So you notice it's so easy to use the Wix app on your mobile. I hope this has been helpful. Kindly like this video, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.